The sounds of what seemed to be a baby crying on the shores of Lake Oconee. Andy Wooten and Taylor Sinkfield heard the cries and ran to the shore. There they saw a doe and knew her newborn baby was in distress. Wooten, a wildlife management graduate, says he knew he had to do something.
I was 3 yards away from it, couldn't even see it because it was so tangled up in the vines. Heard it gargle in the water, and as soon as I knew that, I went straight to the water and kicked off my shoes and got in.
The fawn, with its umbilical cord still attached, was tangled in branches in the lake and could barely keep its head above water. Once rescued, the baby deer was brought to this yard, wrapped in a blanket and placed in the sun to warm up. It was then Sinkfield heard the cries of another fawn and rushed back into the waters to find another baby deer struggling to survive.
I jumped in the water and found the little hole that it was sitting in and was able to get it out and make sure it got up on the land right.
Wooten and Sinkfield kept both fawns in the sun and stayed with them for the next hour until they knew they would be okay. The rescuers watched as the fawns stood, maybe for the first time ever, and followed the men into the woods.
But they were real wobbly, and then after they rested, we let them follow us into the woods, and eventually they just walked off on their own.
The next day, Wooten and Sinkfield saw the mother deer and says she was still protective of her fawns, but did not seem scared of the men who saved her babies' lives. Wooten and Sinkfield are hunters, but say it's also their passion to protect nature and any creature in harm.
It's not like we were trying to be heroes. I just couldn't stand the sound of hearing anything in distress. We just jumped into action, didn't think twice about it.
Angie Regal, WGXA News.
Yeah, it's okay, buddy.